Ready? All right, name and what deck you played.
So what up, you guys? My name's Antonio Gonzalez, and I played Blackwing with Hamster and Ryko, right? So it's kind of weird, but...
What was the card you won?
So I actually came up, look, woo woo, Trap Dust is super rare. CP, baby. Woo.
Shit.
We did it. Catch me on Dueling Book, Antonio Gonzalez. I rage, it's cool. It's normal. But yeah, I guess, so I played Blackwings, right? We'll just get straight into it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright. Well, quick shout out, right? Because then everybody fast forward to this. But shout out to my homie Brandon. He let me the mat. Look at this shit, 2,000 gram mat. Sheesh. But the mat, he let me borrow like a big portion of the deck. And realistically, all my brothers, my friends that we play locals with, Andrew, Johnny. If you're not here, Junior. There's so many shout outs, right? Domino City, Project CCG, everybody here. Even Alan, he don't play anymore, but he's there, bro. So yeah, quick, I'm gonna just go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Right? It's generic with just simple dark arm. The ratios, all right. So remember how I said I play Ryko and Hamster? It kind of gets tricky because I play two of every Blackwing except for the best one, which is Shura. You know, it's kind of tricky. So two, yeah. It's kind of weird, right? Nobody knows this, but in the matchup, and I play double value, right? So this is a Blackwing lineup. It's kind of like a cookie cutter, but I didn't want to play nothing like I didn't want to play too many. Open up double Borofa, it's ass, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but I want to go ahead and mill stuff off these so I can go ahead and just make this live. This card, I mean, all right, I'm a GB player at heart, but I lose to Blackwings all the time because they ripped this card. So I was like, dude. So I wanted to be the one to rip it today, and sure enough, you know, it did its job, right? But yeah, generic. And then this is a interesting part, which is not really interesting, but like in Edison.
Three.
Yeah, 3 and 3. It's kind of like there's no pot of average. If you draw one, you don't draw the other. It's like you just have to deal with it, right? It's interesting in the sense that like it makes your blizzards live, and in Edison format, like T set, which is they set one, you set one back row. It's very common. So a lot of people are if they hit a Hamster, you special them with a Ryko, and you end up with a Hamster. For instance, you special them Ryko, and like you have Yada, they're not going to commit like 3 back row. So now for follow up, if you happen to have Whirlwind and Geshura, like you're gonna get your +1, and you can special them in your Gale, synchro off of these. So it just makes like it's a one of the best bait cards in Edison. Like a lot of, I mean, Amaryllis, like Value Turbo, all the best decks play it. It's one of the bait cards, right? So until Nova Mana Cross Up becomes main deck, I'm gonna keep playing this. So yeah, that's my standard monster lineup.
Fire.
Ooh. And then Barrels and Traps. These are, so the whole point I wanted to make this deck, which is, I'll show it right after, right? So 1, 2, Mind Control heavy, you know, Lure, Whirlwind. I didn't play MSC because I already thought Icarus attack is gonna be baiting out the back row, so it's good enough. And it didn't come up often. I mean, there's only one time in the mirror match, but then again, like the guy had double world, so it didn't matter. But other than that, like generic. And I'll get to why I made like the Mind Control and the Brain. Brain is a given, but the Mind Control as well. Traps is kind of, if anybody's caught up with Edison format right now, it's a lot of the draw cards, but how I'm saying the Ryko and the Hamster. It's key, very important right now because everybody's flipping Ryko, targeting the back row so you can bait out a Yada and like you don't go nade. That's the whole purpose of this, right? But my twist was like, hey, a lot of these guys are gonna fall for it, or they should know already. So I made that one Starlight, and believe it or not, a lot of people fell for it. It's kind of it's one of those where you get rewarded if you play it smart, and a lot of good players, they get irritated because you shouldn't be playing this card anymore. But it's one of those, if a lot of people still tend to fall for it. You can say whatever you want, but this thing I actually put it up like 3-4 times today, and then they say I'm a scrub, right? But I'm not the one falling for it, right?
Yeah. You're not the one with this bad boy.
That's true, right? Yeah. True. So it's at 1 it's good enough, and like it just, you can interact. I mean, maybe outside of here, I'll probably switch it over to 3 instead of 1. For today's tournament, it just happened to work out. So this, and then
Classic.
I played the one-ofs, all of these. I didn't play no Mirror Force because I wanted an actual removal, and Mirror Force is decent, but it's still a card that I have to set and I can't interact. It's not like a quick effect, right? So it's already bad enough that I'm playing like deep press and torrential, but this is generic. And then one bottomless, I guess it disappeared.
Oh no.
Yeah, so somehow I'm missing my bottomless. But it's what's with me that come? That's true. Somebody came up on a bottomless, unless I don't see it in here. And the side deck kind of. Oh yeah, there it is. And one bottomless main deck, right?
Oh, we found it. Double.
Yeah, like, and this kind of goes to the same ratio of like double Boro. I don't want to open up double bottomless. I'd rather just draw cards that I like frequently. Generic. Playing this game too long, dude. So double armor mastery. As far as extra deck, Stardust. I didn't arrange it, dude. I'm sorry, you guys.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay.
Damn.
You're a winner. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear all the comments. Scrub. Yeah, I'm a scrub. It's cool.
For the trap does you like
It's cool. This is all generic when it comes down to it. The only thing that might be a little different is the double Stardust, because I do play the Starlight Road, and sometimes you have to make it. Just generic with the Hamster Raikou. And this is the other card that's just kind of iffy, which is I just put it in over Mistworm, but it can be this or Thought Ruler or Mistworm. I just never Thought Ruler never came up, so I just put Army Arm in the sense that the Raikou and you know, the Blizzard would come up, right? Other than that, simple. Side deck, straight up simple. All right, you guys are gonna laugh at my side deck, but look at this. Does. Well, this is backward removal. Frogs, for some reason, nobody showed up with frogs today. So this is kind of like the frog removal. This is, frogs were a miss today. Frogs were a miss today. So, yeah, like this is kind of what I saw. Believe it or not, my worst matchup is Gladiator Beast. It should be the best one, but I tell you, best love. I got a lot of love for GB, so that's why I cited this stuff in, because it's really a 1-for-1 game if you know how to play against GBs, and I didn't want to get outgrinded, right? And same thing, this is kind of versatile in the sense that with the Hamster Raikou, if I'm playing a lot of rogue decks, like it helps out. You guys see the stream, I got destroyed against Oscar too. I just didn't know what he was playing and just drew funky, but I like this one too as well, because a lot of people are going back to Test Tiger GB, so you just chain, you know, bam, book them one on the Test Tiger, you're good. That's a simple deck list, right?
Any more shout-outs or anything?
No, that's it, right? Shout out to everybody here, right? Everybody here that made it, and cool. My girlfriend, she's over there supporting me, so
W.
much
W
love.
girl.
Yeah.
Subscribe.